Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two mid-range phones, the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro with the Asus Zenfone 3. So Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is the latest J series phone from Samsung, and this is priced 2900 in India, and Asus Zenfone 3 was released last year, and this comes in two variants, the 5.2-inch variant which has 3GB RAM and 32GB storage, and the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant comes with 5.5-inch display. So in this video we'll compare these two phones and which is the better device to buy for the pricing, and we'll see which offers better package overall. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see both these devices are quite different in terms of design aspect. You can see one is made of completely glass finishing, that's the Asus Zenfone 3, which has a rear and front panel finished in glass, looks really elegant, while the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is an all metal body construction, unibody construction, again looks really good with antenna lines and curved edges. So both these devices offer really good build quality as well. Now there is a perception that if device is made of glass like the Asus Zenfone 3, you need to be extra careful because that might scratch and break when it falls. We have been using the Zenfone 3 for almost past 1 year since its release, and we haven't seen any sort of scratches on this device. We also did a long-term review of this device, so no major scratches on this device, and it has Corning Gorilla Glass protection on the rear and the front panel. So design wise, I could say both these devices are a pretty good looking device. So we'll leave it to our viewers to decide which is a better looking device out there and which offers premium build quality. But our personal choice, we are inclined to choose the Asus Zenfone 3 for a slightly better glass finished and a premium looks. Now on the other design aspect, you can see the fingerprint scanner is on the front panel on the J7 Pro, while it's on the rear panel on the Asus Zenfone 3. So that's the design aspect. Now let's talk about the display. So we have a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED display and on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, and it's a 2.5D glass, while on the other hand we have another 2.5D glass on the Asus Zenfone 3 with a 5.2-inch screen size, and also there is a 5.5 inches, but it is an IPS LCD panel. Now here you can see that the display colors looks really colorful and vivid on the AMOLED panel, while it's slightly dull on the Asus Zenfone 3. So in terms of the display quality, we would say the colors were much better on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro with the Super AMOLED panel. Now additionally, we have a Corning Gorilla Glass support on the Asus Zenfone 3, while there is no support on the J7 Pro. But we would say still the display quality overall feels slightly better on the J7 Pro. Now let's talk about the software. So this is one area where these two devices have completely different UIs. We have Android 7.0 on both the phones. Now first let's talk about the UI on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. So this comes with the new Samsung's UI. You can see the settings panel, it's much more simpler and easy to use, and it does come with additional features like lock and mask apps, quick camera launch, multi-window support is there. Then we have dual messenger support, that's you can install multiple instances of social messengers. Then panic mode, and a lot of additional features are also included. You can also lock apps using the fingerprint scanner. Then it also comes with Samsung's own apps like S Secure mode, Secure folder. Then you also have S Health and Samsung Health and Samsung's applications. And this also comes with support for themes. You can do a bit of customization using the theme support. So that's the Samsung's UI. It feels quite smooth and a refreshing UI. Definitely one of the good UIs available right now. Now let's talk about the Asus Zenfone 3. So this comes with Zen UI, and this is a completely customized version. You can see the settings panel is again a custom version. It does come with additional options like theme support, easy mode, kids mode. Then a lot of customization options are included in this UI. You can virtually customize the app drawer. A lot of things can be done, sorting of apps, and a whole lot of customization options are included in the Zenfone 3's Zen UI. But having a look at the UI features, you can see that a lot of bloatwares included, which could have been avoided by Asus, but that's not the case. It is being included. Every other Asus phone comes with a lot of bloatwares included, and overall in terms of the UI functionality and features, our choice would be the Samsung's UI, which feels much more lighter and faster in terms of the performance as well than the Asus ASUS Zen UI. But if you want a lot of customization options, Zen UI definitely offers some really good tools and options. So that was the software features. Now talking about the performance. So on the processor side, we have the Exynos 7870 on the J7 Pro with 3GB RAM, 64GB storage, while on the Zenfone 3, it's a Snapdragon 625 with a 3 and 4GB RAM variants, which comes with 32 and 64GB storage. Now looking at the benchmark score of these two phones, you can clearly see that the Snapdragon 625 is more powerful in terms of the performance aspect. But having said that, you don't really see a major difference in terms of the performance on these two phones. The Exynos 7870 is equally good and optimized chipset and does a really good job with the performance aspect. And the ASUS Zenfone 3 also comes with a good optimization and is a good performer overall. Now the gaming performance of these two devices was really good, and both these devices provide a good experience overall. There was no major lags or issues except for a few frame skips here and there. It was quite good gaming experience overall. Now both these devices come with a dual SIM cards, VoLTE and micro SD card expansion slot. While we have a dedicated SD card on the J7 Pro, it's a hybrid SIM card on the Zenfone 3. So that's the software and performance aspect. So both these devices are quite good in terms of the performance, and we don't see any major issues on both the phones. Now moving on to the camera. So this is one area where the ASUS Zenfone 3 has an advantage because it has better camera optics. We have a 13 megapixel camera on the J7 Pro with f-stop 1.7 and LED flash, while it's a 16 megapixel shooter on the ASUS Zenfone 3 with laser autofocus, face detection autofocus, and also 4K recording along with optical image stabilization. So that's where the ASUS Zenfone 3 has an edge, and it also has dual tone LED flash. And on the front panel we have a 13 megapixel camera on the J7 Pro, while it's an 8 megapixel shooter on the ASUS Zenfone 3. Now let's have a look at the camera interface. You can see that both the camera interfaces offer a lot of options and tools. You can see ASUS offers a lot of additional features and tools, and it's one of the really good camera interfaces with tons of additional features available. Now let's have a look at the camera samples taken with these two devices. So these are the samples which you have taken from these two devices, and you can clearly see that ASUS Zenfone 3 definitely has an edge in terms of the color quality, sharpness levels, and it's definitely better than the J7 Pro in terms of the daylight conditions. So even the close-up images, the sharpness levels was really good on the ASUS Zenfone 3, and this is definitely one of the good cameras available in the in this price segment. So ASUS Zenfone 3 definitely has an edge in terms of the camera performance. Now looking at the low light images taken between these two devices, we would say that both these devices provided good experience overall, but the images were slightly brighter on the J7 Pro with f-stop 1.7, but both these devices provide really good experience overall. Now the selfie camera experience, again it's a tie. We would say even the 8 megapixel shooter on the Zenfone 3 provided good experience, and the 13 megapixel camera on the J7 Pro also did produce some really good selfies. But overall, in terms of the camera department, we would say the ASUS Zenfone 3 is a clear winner. Now let's talk about the battery. So we have a 3600 mAh battery on, while we have a 2600 mAh battery on the 5.2 inch variant and 3000 mAh battery on the 5.5 inch variant. The Snapdragon 625 is really power efficient chipset, so it definitely gets you really good battery life on the ASUS Zenfone 3. But with the 3600 mAh battery, we would say that Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro definitely has an edge in terms of the battery performance. Now let's have a look at the fingerprint scanner experience on these two devices. We have the front-facing fingerprint scanner on the J7 Pro, while it's on the rear panel on the ASUS Zenfone 3. Now both these fingerprint scanners are not really the fastest out there. We'll just do a quick demo on the fingerprint scanner experience. You can see that both these devices does unlock the device in quick time, but they're not the fastest out there, with the J7 Pro being slightly more faster than the ASUS Zenfone 3. Now the call quality and speaker performance looks pretty good on both these devices. Additionally, the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro also comes with the Samsung Pay option, which is a wallet service where you can add your debit and credit cards, and you can use the device as the card or debit card as a wallet, and you don't have to carry your cards or money. So that's one really good option with the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. So now summing up, which is the better device to buy here? So J7 Pro is priced 2900, while the Asus Zenfone 3, the base variant is priced 15999, while the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant is priced around 17500. So there is a clear difference of almost 3 to 4K between these two devices based on which variant you decide to buy. So if you're looking for an affordable smartphone with great specification, definitely the Asus Zenfone 3 makes much better sense because it's cheaper, it comes with better cameras, better design, better build quality, and quite a good overall package. But if you're looking for the latest smartphone with Samsung's Pay account, Samsung's branding, and also better display and great software, then we would suggest the J7 Pro. So it's a mix and match. Neither of these devices are superior to one another. So we would suggest our viewers to decide which is the better device to buy based on what is their priority. If camera is your priority, go for Asus Zenfone 3. If software experience and performance is your priority, then go with the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. So that's a detailed comparison of these two phones. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.